Hello, and welcome back to Bloodborne: The Old Hunters. I was originally planning to get back to more or less where I was before I start recording, but then I saw this thing. Just considered it's a noteworthy thing to point out. Should probably be careful here. There's no railings. Oh, and that's why there's corpses. It's one of those environmental clues that FromSoft is a big fan of, and it's quite a good thing. And I wouldn't say too many games make it particularly obvious about environmental clues and such, or maybe they just don't make much use of it. And what on earth was that? That did not go as planned for that person. It looks like I dropped down here to get to that stairwell. There's another person referencing some Lady Maria.
Oh, Lady Mary, save me, please. I don't hear anything.
Well, there's nothing else up here. Doesn't even fight back. Doesn't seem to. It seems they're not dropping anything. I should probably stop killing them before I mess something up for myself. And what's through here? An NPC? No. Looks like a trap. Before I pull those levers and unleash a hail of guys. Oh, we've got those things and crow masks. I find this quite an odd enemy type. You don't see them often, and there's a ton of variations. Oh, this elevator works. That's probably not a good thing. Or is this room going to become something of a hub? This enemy can't be visceral, it seems. And it looks like we've been like dissecting those things with the weird heads. Beast blood pellets. Have we been experimenting with beast blood on them or something? Let's see where this goes. Oh dear.
Is that you, Lady Maria? No. You're someone else. Please, could you do something for me? I need brain fluid. Murky, mushy brain fluid. Please, could you do something for me? I need brain fluid. Murky, mushy brain fluid.
So, to give her brain fluid. Unlike the others, her head isn't pulsating. Well, they look familiar. I can turn on the elevator again after talking to her. And what do we have here? Ah, it loops back and I've opened a shortcut. Wondrous blobby thing. There's still that guy there. Have you found your eyes yet?
Someone.
No. It seems I'll find another elevator there further up. This area is a bit like the little elevator hub of the Nightmare Mensis. This leads me back out here. Item waits ahead. Well, those are new enemy variant. This seems like a setup for a plunging attack. Where'd you come from? Oh, it was a trap for the obvious punching attack. Decorative old hunter garb. Decorative old hunter trousers. Where'd that other one go? Or are they just incredibly fast when they aggro? But the decorative stuff is actually a fair bit better. Old hunter garb decorated with brass trinkets. That's because it's not decorative armor, it's just decorated actual armor. Well, Bloodborne standards of armor, which is just thick clothing, but you understand what I mean. At the time, some hunters believed that certain metals would ward off beast blood. On the night of a hunt, it is no wonder that people would resort to superstition. So this appears to be an actual old hunter who's made it all the way in here. I got trousers too, didn't I? Pardon me. Was that a hat? Hold on, I'm in the middle of a bit of a rummage. Oh, yeah, here we go, the trousers. How do these look? As well as the belt on the legs, there's more stuff. And how do the stats compare? Anything vastly better? I'll keep the charred hunter garb. I'm pretty sure the enemies here are using blunt. I've got a feeling that that message will be something I'm using due to the effort to get at it. I can't get to it. We are. I suppose it's referring to you. The lost waits ahead. May the good blood guide your way. You friendly? Yep. Treat with care. Time for common sense.
Blop, blip, blop. Splish, splash, splish, splash. Blip, blop, blip, blop.
Why is it tending to a flower?
Splish, splash, splish, splash. Blip, blop.
I'm not sure whether I should attack this guy or not. I suppose I can wait and see if he does anything later. And if you noticed a small jump cut back there, interesting enough, that was actually the guy who helped me beat Ludwig, Danny Care or something like that. I think it was called. And given the fact I am recording this a fair bit later, it is quite ironically appropriate. But this is the first time I've played Bloodborne for about a week, and he's only just now got around to replying. But it appears Fate does not have a sense of dramatic timing. No, it does have a sense of dramatic timing. Ha. There's that, whatever it is, down there. Still not sure how to get to it. The only thing out this way is that guy, so it seems important to leave that one alive. Whoa. And now there are rats falling from the sky. Ah, Bloodborne. Oh, poison knives, nice. And now there's just this dead drop here. It looks like this might eventually get moved or something. So let me just try and remember the way back. Oh, it seems that jumping down is just a shortcut. It appears I had previously forgotten about that one enemy. Don't ask how I managed that, I'm not too sure myself. There was a ladder in here. Yep. That almost went badly just then. So this room seems filled with crushed bodies, and those silvery things might be something, or they just might be tools. That's that one's certainly useful. That goes down where the guys were throwing things, I believe, which makes this way progression and or untimely death. Antidotes. Dullard waits ahead. It looks like I can jump onto that. For well, up there, it looks like I've got some help. Oh dear. Button mash, button mash. Oh, that explains the antidotes. See if I can pull this guy. Not sure exactly what's killing guys up there. What on earth is this one armed with? Some sort of stick. I'll leave a wee message here. I see if I can put something along the lines of hidden enemy. I suppose that's close enough. It points out that there's something dangerous and it poisons. Oh wait, there's another way to go in there. Dirty, damp blood gem? That's poison, isn't it? That's someplace I've been, isn't it? I'm not sure. I'll search up this way first. Quickly take out that machine gunner. Okay, it seems I can't do that quite yet. But I can here. Now that I'm on the bad end of a turret section. Of course that was about to happen. Wait. We've got no head. Is there something going to come out of the body bags? An enlarged head. That explains what happened to the headless guys. Oh wait, those aren't body bags, but we do frenzy, and have an unpleasant quantity of health. This explains what happened to the headless people. And somehow I did a plunging attack. Don't ask. Let me guess. Yeah, of course it is. FromSoft. So 0 beasthood, 1 frenzy resistance, and terrible poison resistance. Sums up these enemies in a nutshell. An enlarged head of a patient of the cathedral, with a cavity that just so happens to fit a human head. How convenient. Although one would be mad to try it on. Well, frenzy is a thing. But if you do, listen carefully for a sticky sound drip drop as water seeping up from the depths, slowly, steadily. Well, it's still not the weirdest thing you can wear in a Souls game. That I'm fairly sure, that dubious honour, I'm fairly sure it belongs to the old monk's headgear, which I definitely wish we would bring back. I don't just mean like the helmet, the head from old King Jebediah. I mean the proper full-size, ridiculous looking monstrosity, because the look of that thing is amazing. Looks like another door. Seems not. And this, from the looks of things, is the other end of that shortcut. Yep. And since I have this on, I'll go talk to some of the non-aggressive experiment patients. See if this does any. See if wearing this thing does anything.
Please, I need brain fluid. Murky, mushy brain fluid.
Someone seen my I'm afraid.
Well, something just fell to its death. It was down this way, I think.
Blop, blip, blop. Splish, splash, splish.
Does this actually make a noise? Don't think so. There's that bit I can jump down, isn't there? I suppose I can head this way and backtrack. Sounds like there's crows up there. I'll head down and get back to that bit I can jump down from. Now that enemy just fell through the floor. I remember. I think I remember where this is now. Yeah. And there's some way to get to that item. It's quite likely that you're supposed to head up. Get out of there! Don't play on the stairs. Got it. Those extra large patients with those what appear to be IV drips being used as weapons are quite tough. No, definitely not to be taken lightly. That was impressive. Hey, look where I landed. I fell so far it had to load in. Also, that will take forever to get back to, won't it? Any new messages around this guy recommending a course of action? No. Did I knock him onto the stairs? No, that went horribly, horribly wrong. I think he fell off. Yep. And as usual in a FromSoft game, an enemy that's basic that's got wings cannot fly. There we go. Five sedatives.
Plop. Plip. Plop. Plip. Plop. Plip. Plop. Plip. Plop. Plip. Plop.
Brain fluid. And this leads me down here. And this leads me down to her. What was the description on the I never did check the description on brain fluid anyway, did I? Here we go. Grace, amoeba-shaped brain fluid. Wobbles and bounces. And we've got different descriptions. Extracted from a patient whose head expanded until that was all that they were. So those immortal head things was always talking about the water. And the ocean and such. Once a young girl had an older brother who was determined to become a doctor, and so she willfully became his patient. In the end, this led to their encounter with the Eldritch Truth, for which they considered themselves blessed. In the early days of the Healing Church, but the Great Ones were linked to the ocean. Ah, that explains it. And so the cerebral patients. Ah, that's convenient. We have an enemy name now. They're cerebral patients, but would imbibe water and listen for the howl of the sea. So, brain fluid arrived inside the head. The initial makings of the internal eyes. This is kind of some sort of proto insight in solid form, and I presume that the Healing Church doctor was that hunter I killed.
Please, could you do something for me? I need brain fluid. Murky, mushy brain fluid. Oh, thank you. You're terribly kind. Oh, it's wonderful. Oh, I hear the sticky sound. Do you hear it too? Oh, I know. Will you have my blood as thanks? I'll have you know, I was once a blood saint too.
Okay.
That makes me happy, but I cannot move. Look, on my right arm. I'm sorry to trouble you, but you don't mind, do you?
But blood of Adeline. Restores HP, then rejuvenates HP for some time. Blood taken from Adeline, patient of the Research Hall. Restores HP, then continues to rejuvenate HP for some time. Adeline was originally one of the blood saints who received treatment by the church to cultivate worthy blood. Adeline's was one of the few cases that turned out favourably. So this explains why there are some people who give out some specialty blood, like Yusefka and the person at the healing, the person at the essentially the cathedral, whatever she was called, and there's that another Healing Church person from the Hypergene jail, who I don't think I got sent to the cathedral.
Oh, there you are. Don't be greedy. As they say, fear the thirst for blood. I should know.
Isn't it fear of the old blood?
I was once a blood saint too.
Oh well.
Oh, don't be. I should.
What on earth is going on down here now? Are those patients who went insane? Wait, those weren't bodies in there at all. Warm, damp blood gem. Lethal, damp blood gem. And a kin cold blood.
As someone, I am a familiar.
I'll head back to the dream. And this seems like a good place to end the episode. But I'll level first, I think.
Seldom hope what is very well.
I can afford 3 levels. I'll put them in. I'll put them into Arcane, I think.
Hunter, I would fight with you. Of course, I do.
Master Edward, but if what?
And over to Arcane, I can use the tiny Demetrius. And once I get another 20 insight, I can use my current supply of Madman's knowledges and Great One's wisdoms and such in order to get the blood rock I need to fully upgrade my Beast Hunter scythe. And just to see if I can continue to use a quest line, I'll use this. And this seems a good place to end the episode, so goodbye, and hope to see you next episode.